So this week I've been thinking about simplification and letting go as we age and we enter the next phase of our lives and what that means. Does it mean a boring or empty life? I don't think so. So let's talk about it. So lately I've seen some articles and watched some videos on simplification as we age, and I've also been reading the Blue Zones study by Buetner and talking about that in the last couple of videos. And one of the things that he talks about is in those areas that have the longest living people, that they lead a very simple life. Have a lot of simple routines and things that they do throughout their life that allow them sort of a slow living. And I have been thinking about simplification and letting go of some things in my life too as I age and what that means to me. For me, it doesn't mean creating a life that has no happiness and no meaning. To me, that means that if I simplify my life in a way that allows me to put my energy and my time towards the things that I love, that for me sort of allows my brain to kind of relax and not feel like I have to be responsible for all of the people and all of the things that I've always felt that I had to take care of, things that I had to plan, things that I had to do or felt required to do in my life. And so just this week that's been on my mind a little bit, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about that and what that means to you. In terms of simplification for me, I've noticed in the last few months, especially at work, but also in my home, working on decluttering, getting rid of the things that I don't want to clean around anymore, the things that I don't want to have my kids burdened with after I'm gone, and also too in simplifying my schedule, just looking at the things that I no longer feel like I have to do or that I'm required to do, knowing that it's okay for me to say no, knowing that it's okay for me to look forward to being at home and having some quiet time, and I don't feel like I have to feel guilty about that any longer. So, you know, letting that go, letting go of feeling like I have to be right in the middle of the rat race and right in the middle of all the social events, and you know, not the fear of missing out, just allowing myself to make those decisions and not feel guilty about saying no if I don't want to do those. It's been really freeing and has allowed my mind again to relax and not feel that pressure, that social pressure of you know, feeling like I have to be involved in all the social events, and just knowing that that's okay. And I've noticed that my parents have done that, you know, friends of mine have done that, my sister has done that, and just knowing that, you know, that's okay, and just sort of creating the life that you want and not feeling like you have to be involved in everything all the time. No longer volunteering my time that I'm not required to do. And I feel okay about that. I feel less burdened, less stressed at work in doing that, and so I'm feeling good about that. I've also downsized my home. I did that a couple of years ago from a 2,300 square foot house to a 1,400 square foot house. It's a one level. It's lovely. It has this beautiful patio out here. But just having less to take care of and less to clean, like I said, not only in just decluttering, but also just having less in terms of my environment has been helpful. And I'm looking forward to continuing that process. One of the books that I read last year was called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning, and it's by Margareta Magnusson. I'll put that up here for you, but it's a really neat book about the culture in Sweden around feeling that you shouldn't burden your loved ones and your children after you're gone. And so as you age, part of your responsibility and part of your focus needs to be on getting rid of those things that you have in your environment that you don't want to burden other people with after you're gone, and really just you know, only keeping the things that you really truly love and need on a day-to-day basis, so that after you're gone they don't have to have rooms and rooms and rooms full of boxes and unneeded items. and things that they're not going to want to take. You know, our kids don't want our stuff. They don't want to be burdened with our stuff after we're gone. It's not sentimental to them, and so I want to start getting rid of some of that stuff. So that's what I've been working on this week. But in terms of also simplifying your schedule, one of the things that I have found this year too is that I really looked at my morning and evening schedule, and my entire life from high school all the way through just to recently, I would get up and immediately jump in the shower, get ready, and go to work or go to school. And it never even occurred to me that there could be some other way of entering the day, starting your day. And so for me, you know, a small, slower routine in the morning of getting up and making coffee and sitting out on the patio, or sitting reading a book, and just having some quiet time to sort of enter the day has been a really wonderful, simplifying routine for me. And the same thing at night, just you know, getting off the screen, turning off the TV, putting on some nice music and reading, or you know, playing with the pets, or just you know, having some quiet time has really allowed me to enter into sleep a lot easier too. And so now I really look forward to the morning and the evening routine in terms of my schedule for the day. And also at work too, not feeling the need to chase accomplishments anymore at work, letting go of the need to be involved in every group and every committee, chasing the next level of promotion, wanting to have the next accomplishment. It's not that I'm not focusing on my responsibilities or my job. Actually, I still love my job, but just not feeling like I have to be involved in everything anymore, or feeling like I really had to excel at all the stuff that I used to. So just in a little clip, I wanted to show you what I've been working on this week in terms of downsizing and decluttering my house. What are all of you doing to simplify as you age? I would love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please think about subscribing. I would love to have you come back to the channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. You like the swing, baby? You like the swing? Is it making you sleepy?